Hello, my miraculous friend, and welcome to another episode of the Magnify Your Miracles podcast. I'm Reverend Frances Faden, and I'm so grateful that we get to spend this time together helping you magnify your miracles. And we are coming up on the most wonderful time of the year. This is being recorded and released in the month of October, but I wanted to give you a heads up, not necessarily that you need a heads up that the holidays are coming, because I think we all know that they're coming, but to give you a heads up on the opportunity that's here for us to do a really special prayer practice called the 54-day Holiday Novena. Now, this is something that we do every year in the Magnify Your Miracles membership. We actually do a 54-day novena twice. We do it in the springtime, and I think I already shared that with you earlier this year. And we do it at this time of year as well. We begin on November 1st, and we go right up until Christmas Eve. And I'm going to tell you why this is such a special time of year and what you can do to start taking advantage of this beautiful time to ask for what your heart really wants to ask for and have a beautiful holiday season and really put the holy into the holiday season. But before we do any of that, let's take a few deep breaths together. We do this together so that you and I can be in sync and that you can get down into your heart center, calm down your body, calm down your mind, and be open and receptive, because you're probably going to get some downloads that I'm not even saying. You're probably going to get your own downloads from Spirit. So let's take a few deep breaths together. Breathing in the energy of expansion, breathing out anything you no longer need. And knowing that whatever you need to hear is exactly what you're going to hear. Let's take one more deep breath together in gratitude, and we can begin. All right, my friends. So the first thing I want to say is I apologize, because I know in last week's episode, I said I was going to be telling you about the 4 ways that spiritual journaling can really magnify your spiritual growth. I will be talking about that next time, because I looked at my calendar. I was getting ready to record that episode, and I looked at my calendar and I was like, oh, wow, the 54-day Holiday Novena is starting. And I definitely wanted to give you an opportunity to participate in that in whatever way that you want to, and let you know a little bit more about it. So what I had shared with you previously is that there's a really beautiful prayer practice called a 54-day novena. And if you don't know what a novena is a prayer that you say over the course of 9 days. So a traditional novena is 9 days. And there's a story in history where somebody was praying for 9 days and their miracle didn't happen, or whatever they were praying for didn't happen. And I can't remember exactly the story, but they either had a vision of Mother Mary or they heard Mother Mary, and Mother Mary said, do this for this miracle that you're wanting. And it was for some physical healing that seemed impossible. Do it for 27 days, asking for whatever you're asking for, and 27 days saying thank you as if it's already happened, right? Mother Mary knows about this manifestation stuff. So the 54-day process is basically 3 rounds of a novena. So we do it 9, 18, 27, 27 times where you're saying your prayer and you're asking for whatever it is that you're wanting. And then from 28 to 54, day 28 on, you're saying thank you, whether or not you've seen it happen or received it on the outside. And this particular prayer practice is so powerful and it's so effective. And the great thing about it is you can make it super simple. So traditionally, people would do like a whole rosary or something like that, which I don't do. I have a very simple prayer that I do. I share it with members of the Magnify Your Miracles membership. We often will do it together, but I never tell people what to do or what to pray. I just offer what's worked for me. So I have a really simple prayer that I do. And I always recommend that you do what I call like a prayer sandwich or a novena sandwich, where you say your prayer and then you ask for whatever you're asking for, and then you say your prayer again. So that's how I like to do it. So for example, you could say a Hail Mary, and then you could say your prayer, and then you can, say your Hail Mary again, or you can say an Our Father, or you can do a Sanskrit mantra. You can do whatever you want. It doesn't matter. There's no wrong way to do this. That's one of the things that Mother Mary always wants me to say, is there's no wrong way to pray and talk to Spirit. There really isn't. So I'm going to share with you why this time of year it's so special. So we start on November 1st. Now, every year we start on November 1st, because if you start on the 1st of November and you go for 54 days, it takes you up to Christmas Eve. It's the perfect time to do a 54-day prayer novena to pray for something that will bring you joy. And so this particular novena, I mean, you can pray for anything, but I always say to people, you want to connect in with that childlike part of you. You want to connect in with the part of you that would be writing a letter to Santa, so to speak. And what would your version of that be? What's something that would bring you so much joy? Now, you might be a practical person and you might say, I want X amount of money to pay this bill, or I'm not going to tell you that it's wrong. But I do encourage you to really get honest with yourself of like, what would bring me joy? What would I love? What would delight me? If Santa showed up on Christmas Eve and gave me this thing that I've been praying for 54 days, it would blow my mind. Like, what would that be for you, right? So in the springtime, when we do this, we always do it during the month of miracles. We do it from May until right after summer solstice. And so here we are doing it again right up to the winter solstice for those of us who are here in the Northern Hemisphere. But the energy this time of year is a little bit different, right? And so in the month of November here in the United States, we have Thanksgiving. We have the feast day of Our Lady of the Miraculous Medal, St. Catherine Labouré. We have all these beautiful days. St. Nicholas's feast day is in December. St. Lucy's feast day, the feast day of Our Lady of Guadalupe. I mean, there are so many holy days that are saturated at this time of the year. And then we take it right up till beautiful Christmas Eve. Now, even if you're not somebody who celebrates Christmas, you don't even have to be Christian or any of that. You can still do this prayer, and you can do this process connecting with whatever works for you. So if you come from a Hindu background, then pick a mantra and do your Sanskrit mantra for 54 days and do 27 days in petition and 27 days saying thank you, and you do your mantra. If you come from a Jewish background, pick a Jewish prayer that works for you, and you can do the same thing. So it really doesn't matter. Anybody can do this process. The whole point of it is to really connect in with your heart. Now, this year, recording this in 2024, you're getting a special boost of energy because November 1st is All Saints Day, right? This year, it is also the new moon. So what a beautiful time to start a prayer practice on the new moon. Now, in the Magnify Your Miracles membership, if you want to join us, we are continuing our series that's called The Path of Miracles, where every month we are experiencing an initiation, one of Mother Mary's 7 initiations of joy. They call them the 7 joyful mysteries. So we just had our first one in October, where we had the initiation of connecting with the angels. And it's been so fun because we had our encounter where we connected with Archangel Gabriel and we said yes to our heart's desire. And then when we did our member meeting, which is the second call that we do, I wanted to make sure everybody had a chance to connect with their guardian angel. And not everybody knew who their guardian angel was. So I took them through a beautiful meditation, and every single person got the name and the color and all these things associated with their guardian angel. I love that. We're going to be doing a similar thing on Friday the 1st. We're going to be having our monthly call, and we're going to be doing our second initiation of joy, which for Mother Mary, it's the visitation. It's when she goes and she visits with Saint Elizabeth. So what are we going to be doing? We're going to be celebrating All Saints Day, and it's going to be an opportunity for you, all the members, get to connect in with their patron saint or whatever saint wants to show up for them or whatever saint they want to choose to work with. So in the month of November, we're going to be keeping the company of saints, which I love. I love that so much. And it's been such an important thing for me in my own spiritual growth of knowing that I'm connected with the saints, knowing that they're here trying to help us, knowing that they've left a path for all of us to walk down, no matter what what spiritual path you're on. There are holy ones who have come before us who have shown us how to walk this path. And so that's how I love to celebrate the energy of All Saints Day. So if you want to join us, you can go to francisfaden.com/membership and you can join the Magnify Your Miracles membership. You can listen to last month's recording and connect with your guardian angel. And you can join us for the call that we're going to be doing on Friday the 1st, where we are going to be connecting in with that energy of the saints, allowing ourselves to keep company with the saints, connecting in with Mother Mary. Mother Mary is going to be giving us our guidance for the month of November, but also we're going to be going through the next initiation on the path of miracles, the next joyful initiation, and really connecting in deeply and having that company of saints supporting you in walking down this path. Doesn't that sound awesome? I love this work. It's so amazing. And in addition to that, as a community, we're all going to be starting the 54-day Holiday Novena. Now, we don't all get together and pray at the same time. Everybody's doing their own thing, so you don't have to worry about trying to be somewhere at the same time to do these prayers. The prayers are really simple and fast. It'll take you just a couple minutes every day. But when we do it together as a community, it magnifies the energy. And on top of that, we all are praying for each other. So we pray for our own intentions, and then we're praying for each other as well. And it uplifts you. It's like it carries you along and really helps you to receive those blessings. Because the novena, what is it really about? It's really about being open and receptive. So it's not like there's a magic prayer that's going to change anything out there. Prayer changes us. It changes us. And when you do a prayer practice like this over a period of time, your heart opens and opens and opens. And I think that's why Mother Mary has us do 27 days in asking, because it's like we get to that point where like, okay, we've asked as much as we can ask, and then we let go. And then we just start saying thank you. And it is in the thanking that, oh my God, things really happen. Now, I've done this process where I've started a 54-day novena, and on day 2, boom, it gets answered like that. And I still finish my novena because I want to keep my commitment. But this is a powerful, powerful process, and I really encourage you. So pick whatever prayer works for you. I do my version of the Hail Mary, and I'll recite it for you right now. It's Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is one with thee. Blessed art thou, our mother, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb. Holy Mary, mother of joy, your love heals us completely. I love that version. I've been saying it for years and years and years. It makes me so happy. I will put it down in the description and the show notes for you. So if you want to use it, you can use it. But you can take any prayer that you want, and you can change any prayer that you want and make it work for you. But remember, the first step is to get really clear with yourself. What would bring me so much joy? Christmas Eve. I want you to have that Christmas Eve energy. What would bring me so much joy? And it might be something that like you can't even imagine. Maybe you have loved ones that are around the world, and what you would love is to have them be with you for the holidays. So ask for that. Maybe what you would love is to find the support to be able to go pursue your dreams. Ask for that. Maybe you would love to get a toy that you never got when you were a child, like this really cool train set, or maybe a beautiful musical instrument or something that would bring you joy. Ask for that. Maybe you want to take a trip somewhere. Ask for that. Ask for what would bring you joy. Let the little girl or the little boy inside of you whisper it to you. They know. Kids, how many children do you know when you say, okay, it's time to write a letter to Santa? They're like, I just don't know what to ask for. Little kids are like, they're like, they ask and they ask and they ask until we get older. And then, things happen and we start to give up on asking. But Divine Mother says, you must ask. Asking is the mechanism that starts the whole process rolling. Every day we need to be in that energy of communion with Spirit. That's why pretty much this is what I teach people, whether I'm coaching you in your business and I'm teaching you how to magnify your miracles anywhere in your life. It all boils down to learning how to connect with the universe, learning how to connect with yourself, and starting to understand how the universe dances with you. That's what I call magnifying your miracles, is understanding How does the universe really, really dance with me? How does it respond to me? What works for me? What doesn't work for me? What's specific to me? That's when the magic really starts to happen. So I would love for you to join us if you want to be in this beautiful community of like-minded, like-hearted women who are magnifying their miracles every day, who are learning how to prioritize themselves and love themselves and connecting with spirit in these miraculous ways. We would love to have you join us and to do the 54-day holiday novena. It would be great. Just go to francisfaden.com/membership and you can join us, and we would love to have you. One of the great things about being a member is that I give members really big discounts on my trainings and my programs that aren't included in the membership. So if you're thinking about doing the Write Your Miracle program, which I'll be talking to you about a little bit more next week, if you're a member, you get a huge discount. And so you can reach out to me. And if you want to find out more about that, I'm happy to talk to you about that. All right, my friends. So I would love to know, are you going to do it? Whether you join us or not, are you going to commit to your 54-day novena and give yourself a beautiful and truly holy holiday season and make that part of you that is just so delighted this time of the year, so happy by asking for what he or she really, really wants. I hope that you do. I really hope that you do. I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for you. All right, my friend. Remember, the key to magnifying your miracles is knowing your miracle is already here. Thank you so much, my friend. And if you do know somebody who would benefit from hearing this, please share it with them and let them know about this beautiful time of year and how they can also have a beautiful and miraculous holiday season. All right, my friend. God bless you. We'll see you next time. And next time, I'll be telling you the 4 ways that spiritual journaling helps you and your spiritual growth. Okay, bye-bye.